I'm just in my vent mode today because I can be, because it's my page. But I really need some male friends. I have discovered that I have no male friends. And let me go ahead and distinguish what I mean by this. I have no male friends that absolutely positively don't like me or look at me in a way where they would date me. A I need a male friend that just look at me like nothing, just like a sister. I need a male friend that's gonna say, let's go shoot basketball, let's go to the gym, let's go fishing. Yeah, let's go do some stuff. Cause I love y'all, my female friends, but y'all be wanting to shop and do some stuff that I just don't want to do. Only thing we really can do is go out and eat. But I really need some male friends. I think that male energy is so important. Like really having it in your life, the father figures, the grandfather figures, the spiritual leaders, the cousins. Like, where are my male cousins at? I know I have like 50 million of y'all. That's why I really, there's certain male cousins that I really miss that's transitioned over because they gave me that energy that I needed. You know, those talks. I remember I had posted this picture on my Instagram page, and I had my little boy shorts on or whatever. And my cousin, fat boy, Antonio, instantly like called me and was like, "Cuz, take that shit down." Like, no, that's not you. That's not what we do. You're not that girl. Like, no. And it was just having those male figures that thought like a man because they were men or are men that instilled just a little bit of something that I needed in me. And I'm missing that right now. Like, I really need some male friends. Like, right now, I want to go shoot basketball. I'm gonna have to go shoot by myself. But I feel like if I had a homeboy or somebody or a cousin that was like I can get close to or something that I can just somebody I can just hang with that's a male that is very platonic and pure and gentle because I guess this relationship thing ain't working for me. So I need some male energy in my life. Like if I need something done that requires some masculine energy, I was like, dog, who can I call? Like if I had a flat tire that I didn't want to change by myself, or if I needed something done that I couldn't, like, just something. Like I have no male energy in my life. That I can just hang with. I ain't gonna say I don't have male energy in my life, but male energy that I can hang with, that I can call and get advice from. So I am manifesting a male friend who, that a platonic male friend that I can really just kick it with. I'm really looking for a friend. Is that you? Are you my friend? I need some friends, y'all. I need Kaylee's book. Let's be friends. Like I really need some friends. All right, I'm just venting because my baby's out here and we're at the skate park. I am a skateboarder's mama. A lot of mamas. I have a lot of mama titles. She does a lot of stuff. But yeah, just chilling, venting, unrambling me, discovering the best version of me, understanding that there is still some things in my life that I really need, that I really long for, and that's one of them. I really think that if I get around some positive, real masculine energy, that it can balance me. And I was talking to one of my friends, and she's a lesbian, and I was telling her, I said, girl, I don't care how much you like girls, at some point in your life you need your daddy, you need your brothers, your uncle. Like you have to get that balance. You may not date men or like men, but you still need that masculine balance in your life. But she has brothers, and she doesn't mind me talking about this, but she has brothers, and she has that balance. That's why I was telling her that sometimes it's really hard for me because I don't have those male voices in my ear like I've had before. And some of the most profound messages that I have that's actually penetrated my spirit and changed my life came from a man. And my cousin, we talk about this and we laugh about it. She said, it's so funny that you empower women and things that you do are centered around women, but the voice of a woman doesn't always penetrate me the way that the voice of a man does. And I can say that even to my grandparents. Like my grandma would tell me to do something and I'd be like, okay. But my grandpa would look at me and I'll be like, okay, let me do what my grandma said do. So and especially when it came to my other grandfather, my grandpa, my daddy's dad, um, he wouldn't even have to say too much to me, but I knew that he was disappointed in me. And maybe because of the way that I was raised and the atmosphere that I was in is why I feel a need for this in my life right now because I grew up with strong men around me. I grew up with my grandfathers. I grew up with my uncles. I grew up with male cousins. I grew up with male friends. So yeah, I need a male friend. Yeah, for real. I need some male energy in my life. I ain't talking about a boyfriend. I'm talking about a friend. Now, if so happens a male comes in my life, I think that would help too, but that's more of a romantic friendship. I'm talking more of just a platonic friendship. Um, I think that would be very beneficial. So yes, manifesting that, and guys, don't be afraid. As I am ramble me, um, don't be afraid to say some of the things that you need or that you're lacking. There is such a purity in being honest with yourself, and there's a greatness and a responsibility of leaders like myself to be transparent in these moments, because so many times leaders try to act like they have it all together, and that's why I do these unrambling me moments, and that's why I'm me and genuinely me, unapologetically me all the time, because I think it's important that people see the process and the thinking of how people get where they are. I know a lot of people think that I'm strong, or, they have like this perception of me that I don't accept all the time, because I'm like, that's not exactly who I am, or that is a part of who I am, but that's not all of who I am, which is why I don't get wrapped up in titles. I just don't get wrapped up in certain things. But I really wanted to just unravel me today with hopes that it really helps somebody else to just be transparent with themselves. Because these are the conversations that I have with myself about myself so that I can better myself. And because I'm able to talk to myself and process and be honest with myself, I become a better version of me. And that's the only thing I really profess. Somebody told me the other day, and I do have a male friend, but we don't really go fishing and stuff like that. We're more on the poetic type tip, artistry, music, and all that type stuff. But my friend, he inboxed me, and he was just like, a lot of people done try to do some of the things that you've helped me with, but they've always been manipulative about that. And he don't even understand what that did to me, because a part of my life consulting, a part of my business, Don't Overthink Me LLC, is to assist people with solutions to their problems, identifying what their problem is and finding a solution together, but also allowing them to take their own journey and not making them take a certain journey. I hate cookie cutter, manipulative leaders, and I also hate cookie cutter. I'm not gonna say hate. I dislike manipulative leaders and cookie cutter programs that's supposed to help people, because everybody's experience is so different. I like to cater our situation to their personal situation. Like if I have someone who is having a hard time concentrating, I try to figure out why they're having a hard time concentrating, but also let them focus on their strengths rather than their weaknesses, and utilize their strengths, because I'm a life coach, I'm not a therapist. Help them utilize their strengths in order to succeed their goals, instead of focusing on their weaknesses. Still understanding that those weaknesses there, wanting to fix them if therapy is where they need to go, helping them to get with a therapist, those type things, but also just letting them know, like, you have some strong points too. Let's work with what we got. We ain't got everything that you think you need, but we have something, and let's work it here. So that's what I do with myself, and that's what I tell people. I'm not perfect. I had a snap on somebody the other day, and I promote positivity and peace, and I'm positive and I'm peaceful, but in the same sense, I'm human. I have emotions, I have feelings. I don't react the right way the first time every time, but I think about how I reacted, and I try to correct it if that situation arises again. And sometimes in certain situations I don't correct it, because I may not be at the capacity to correct it in my life at that time, or it may not be on my priority list to correct. It may not be affecting me. And I always say, since I am a believer, I feel that God peels us back layer by layer. And just because he hasn't unveiled those layers within me doesn't mean that those layers don't exist and that those problems don't exist. So I just wanted to share that today. And hopefully, something that I said will be able to just help you in your life to become the best version of you that you can be, because I am definitely striving to be a better Cassandra every day. I'm the best version of me right now in this moment. I'm feel like I am working towards all of my goals, and they're coming. I feel them, I see them, and I'm doing them. So, as always, I'm Cassandra, and I love you. Love yourself. Continue to grow, continue to develop, to continue to be you unapologetically, and never overthink yourself out of being yourself. Just be.